Hi everybody, I'm back again with another doll review. That's the new thing I'm gonna call it. It's a doll review video. So it's gonna be a doll review. Since it is October and Halloween is coming up pretty quickly here, I figured that for this doll review, I'm going to be reviewing the Monster High Haunted Collection, since I have almost the entire collection, and I just thought it was fitting since, you know, Halloween, ghosts, haunted, that stuff. You put two and two together. Anyway, I'm going to be reviewing 8 dolls today, so since there is so many of them, it might not be like the most detailed review. I might not go through every single little thing, but if there's something that I don't go over that you have a question about, just leave a comment down below and I'll do my best to answer all your questions. So let's go ahead without any further ado and get onto the review. All right, here we go. These are the 8 dolls that I have from the Haunted Collection. The only doll that I do not have is Rochelle Goyle. As you can see right here, that's her, Rochelle Goyle, which I think is gorgeous and I would love to get her, but when I checked, she was on Amazon for like $65 and ain't nobody got time for that. So anyway, like I said before, there's so many dolls in this collection that I'm gonna try and make this as quick as I can. So I'm sorry if I skip over a detail, but I'm gonna do my best to kind of quickly go through everything. Starting over here, we have 4 of the existing characters that got a little bit of a makeover for this doll line. So we have Spectra, Twyla, Claudine, and Draculaura. And then of course, Rochelle would have been in this grouping as well, except I don't have her. So, and then right here in the middle, I have Vendella Doubloons, and then we've got Kiyomi Haunterly, and then River Styx, and Porter Geis. Which, by the way, this is my first boy doll from Monster High. I've got a couple Ever After High boy dolls, but this is the first boy Monster High doll that I've gotten. So, the reason that I have these 3 girls that are already out of their packaging is because I actually got them a while ago, and it was before I did YouTube videos for my collection, before I started doing the doll reviews. These 2 that are out of the packaging, their packaging looks just like the packaging for those 2 back there for the new characters, and all of the redesigned original characters, including Twyla, pretty much have the same packaging for the most part. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the existing characters, and then I'll move my way over to the new characters. All right, so here are the existing characters that got a little bit of a makeover. So here is the front of the packaging. And you'll see for each of the packaging, it does advertise the movie here up in the corner. You've got the Monster High logo up in the top right-hand corner, the Haunted logo down in the bottom right-hand corner, and then on the bottom left corner, you've got some artwork with the character's name. As you can see, the packaging is actually nice and open, so it is really good for displaying if you are a collector who likes to keep the dolls in their boxes. On the side here, it does have the Monster High logos. And then here we have the back of the packaging. So you've got a larger picture of the character art. You've got the Monster High Haunted logo up here. And then down at the bottom, it does have some information here. If you would like to read the information for these dolls, go ahead and pause the video. It's actually the same information on all 3. But that is pretty much it for the boxes. Let me go ahead and get these 3 girls out of their box so that way I can show you them a little bit closer. Alright, so here are all 4 of the regular characters that I have out of their packaging. Now, as far as accessories, each of the dolls come with their own brush, and the brush does match their stand. So I'm gonna show you the stand really quick. It's the same for all of the dolls, including the new characters. But basically, this is the stand. It is a really pretty, like, clear blue color. And it kind of looks like chains because, spoiler alert, the whole thing with the movie has to do with chains, and they go to the ghost school and they hand out detention chains when you don't follow the rules. But anyway, that's why all of the dolls have some kind of chains added to their costume. So from head to toe, here is Twyla. I love the mint blue and light purple coloring. Also, Twyla is shorter than your average Monster High character. She's the same height as Howleen, kind of like in Ever After High, all of the Wonderland characters are a little bit shorter in stature. River Styx, when I get to her, I'll show you. She is also one of the shorter models as well. So anyway, moving on to Draculora. She has her typical coloring of pink and black, but the pink is kind of like a lighter pink than normal. I like that. I love her shoes. Super cute, little Mary Jane, like T-strap style. She doesn't have as many of the chains, but I like it's just like a little collar here with 4 chains kind of hanging off of it. And I love the little bat wings added that's made in this, like, what is this, like tulle or organza material. Moving over here to Spectra. She has really pretty hair right out of the box. I love that. One thing I did notice about my Spectra though, she does have a wonky eye issue. Unfortunately, this eye is like off kilter. Like that eye, her left eye, which is on our right hand side here, is fine. It's this one is kind of like down in printed like halfway on her nose. I might repaint her. I'm not positive about that because that bugs me. It's fine. She's still beautiful, I think. And I love her outfit. I love the shape of this dress and the colors, the different shades of purple and pink, and then the silver chains. I think it's super cute. And then she's got these like gladiator style, like strappy wedge shoes here and then the straps are all made out of chains. Super cute. I love the design of these. And then going over here to Claudine, I think that this is my favorite Claudine doll that I own. I only own like 3 Claudine dolls, including this one. I have the original one and I have the mermaid one, but I really like this one. I think she's super pretty. I love the purple hair. Once again, she has beautiful hair right out of the box. It does look a little frazzled because of when I took it out of the box, but that's okay. I can fix that real easily. Her chains are a different color. They are gold instead of silver. I think all these other girls' chains is silver, but hers are gold, and she has little charms at the end that are little moons because she's a werewolf. I love it. I have to show you my favorite thing about Claudine is her shoes. Look at these shoes. They have the crescent moon as the heel. They have that kind of gladiator strap with the chains. It's gold that matches her gold chains up here as well. I love these shoes. These are super cute. I don't know, I just got a little excited about that. I love shoes. Anyway, okay. All right, so that is it for these 4 dolls. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the newer characters. Let me go ahead. All right, here are the 4 new characters that came out for this movie. They are all ghosts, and they are all students of the Ghost High School that is in a parallel universe to Monster High. Here are the fronts of the packages for the ones that are still in their packaging. So once again, it does advertise the movie here in the top corner. You've got the Monster High logo, and then down here you've got some awesome artwork with their character name and their description. So this is Portergeist, who is the son of the Poltergeist. And then you've got Kiyomi Haunterly, who is the daughter of the Nopperabo? I'm not sure what that is. Some kind of ghost. I'll show you a little bit more about the dolls once I get them out of their boxes. So, but yeah, the front of the box is pretty much the same. Their boxes are just a little bit bigger than the classic dolls because they do come with extra accessories, and they also, back there you can see they come with a little notebook or journal or diary as well. So on the side, once again, you've got the Monster High logo, and then on the back, here is some more information. You've got the artwork of the characters. At the bottom here, both of the boxes have that same information there. The one difference with these characters is because it is a bigger box, there's more room, and they're able to put some information here, it looks like. So if you want to go ahead and pause the video here, you can go ahead and read what these say. This is information that is specific to the character. Looks like they're both 16 years old, and then they both talk about their style and their freaky flaw and their favorite activity. That is the back of the packaging. I'm gonna go ahead and get these two out of their boxes so that way I can take a closer look at them all. Okay, and here's all 4 of the new characters out of their boxes. Each of these characters did come with a little diary or journal, and I do have one for River and for Vandala, but I couldn't find it. It's in a baggie that has all of my dolls' journals in it, but I do have them somewhere. So each of these dolls came with a brush as well, except for Porter. Poor Porter, he has short hair, so apparently he doesn't need to be brushed or styled. So I'm actually going to start over here. So little fun fact about Vandala, this is my very first ever Monster High doll that I ever purchased. Before that, I did get a Madeline Hatter doll, but she's an Ever After High doll. This is my very first Monster High doll, which is part of the reason why I really like this whole collection. Now, I love Vandala. She does come with this hat here. I love her coloring. It's all like mint and teal and turquoise, and then the accents of pink. I love it. Each of the girl dolls, actually all 4 of the dolls came with an accessory. So I'm just gonna show you. Vandala's here is this purse that kind of looks like a big anchor with a skull on it, like a pirate skull right there. And then it looks like it's kind of got seaweed dripping off it. She has these little earrings that look like gray fish hooks. She also has chains just like all the other ones, but hers are pink. Going down here to her shoes, well, shoe, I should say. She has one shoe, which is super cute because it looks like a treasure chest with some treasure in it. And then her other leg is actually a wooden leg. It's like a peg leg. This cannot come off. It is not a shoe. It is actually the leg itself. So she actually does only come with one shoe. I think she is so pretty, and she's definitely my favorite. So moving on to Kiyomi, who is one of my newer dolls. I think she's really interesting. I like how they did this because she's a ghost. She just has a pale blue skin, and then all of her features are just painted on with white. Her eyebrows and her eyelashes and everything. Her lips are this really pretty blue color, but she has just a very interesting face. She has this little headband here, which I don't know if you could see it. Let me see if you can. You can kind of see it. They have little eyes, like little angry eyes or something, kind of molded in. They're not angry, but as you can see in her artwork here, it's got eyes on her little headpiece there, which she does have there. Also, you'll notice that on the doll, for some reason they made this plastic blue, but on her artwork it is pink, so not completely accurate, but that's okay. Moving on, she also has some plastic accessories. She has 2 different colors. She has a 2-tone chain thing happening. The one for her necklace is like a periwinkle, kind of like purplish blue color. And then her belts with these chains down here for the accessory are like this coral pink color. And then I love her shoes. Are super cute. They have a little ankle strap on them. She's wearing these cute little pink socks there. And then she comes with this bag, which I think is really cute because it kind of looks like a face. And on one side, it's like comedy tragedy, because on this side, it looks like it's smiling. And on this side, it looks like it's frowning. And then like where the eyes are, it's little holes, so you can kind of see through it. But moving on to River Styx. River is super adorable. So her face is kind of painted like the Dia de los Muertos, like the Day of the Dead, kind of. Very similar to Skeleta, just to kind of give it a skeleton look to her face. Also, you can see the bones in her arms, and then on her hands, her bones are painted on. She also has 2 different colors for her accessories. Her necklace is like a really pale pink, and then her belt that has like this bow on the back with the chains is like a light lavender purple. And then she gets this staff that has like a bow at the top with this little Skeleta and the matching color for the chains and the plastic. And then she also has these little bracelets that are little bows that are dangling off her wrist, and that one's like a charm bracelet with a little skull. I really like these boots. These are super cute. They're just little clear colored blue boots, and they have the purple chains and the little bows on them, so they kind of match the rest of the outfit. And then she comes with a cape. So this cape has a hood that you can put up if you want to. One thing that I did want to point out that's actually a little different about River is her articulation. Most Monster High dolls, they have articulation in their wrist to do that, you know. For River's hand, you know, it also goes like this, but it is actually done on kind of a ball joint, because if you put it here, you can turn her hand and then you can move it this way or this way. This part right here does not actually twist. So most of them, it twists right here at this joint, but for her, it twists up here at the wrist. You can only turn it or tilt it this way or this way. And of course you can turn it however you want to turn it. If the elbow is bent up like this, you cannot tilt it this way, like towards or backwards. All right, so next up we have Porter. So Porter does come with his little journal, so you can read about his story. I really like the boy Monster High dolls. I think they're really cool. For anybody who's not ever seen a boy Monster High doll before, they have articulation in their ankles. So, like, you can actually bend their feet and move that around to help pose them. Porter is pretty simple. I love his shirt. I wish that I had a shirt like this, to be honest. Also, his outfit is 2 separate pieces. The shirt and the shorts are not connected, so you can interchange the clothing pretty easily. He also has chains here. His are silver, and he has like a little gauntlet that has like a lock on it. And then he comes with these little spray paints, because his thing is he is a graffiti artist, which I think is pretty cool. And I love the fact that they included his little spray cans and his hand. This hand, it's kind of in a weird position, but it's so that way he can hold this spray can and look like he's spraying the spray paint. And he's got actual hair. It's not molded. It is gelled like crazy though, so I might end up washing that out. His shorts have paint splatters all over them, and they kind of look like a brick design, so that's kind of cool. It works with the graffiti artist kind of idea. And then going down here to his shoes match his stand. They are that clear blue color. And that was pretty much it for Porter. All right, so that's pretty much it for my Monster High Haunted collection. I really like this collection in general. It's one of my first collections that I actually finished. Well, I'd say finished. Once I get Rochelle, then I'll say that it's actually finished. So, but I really like this collection a lot. I love how all of the classic characters, all of their skin, the plastic that they used was pearly, like a kind of pearly iridescent style to it. And other than Spectra, each of the existing characters, they had this kind of like colored mask that was painted on their face as well, which kind of just added a little bit of a different detail. You know, Halloween is coming up, so I'm probably gonna have these ghouls out for decorations for Halloween, so I'm kind of excited about that as well. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please let me know by hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them down in the comment section down below, and I'll do my best to respond to all of them. If you want to see more of these ghouls, I will be posting pictures on my Instagram account, so if you want to see that, I'll put the link down below in the description. Thank you guys so much again for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye!